Romanian deadlift, and on this particular variation I'm inside the rack, as you can see, and that is because I'm just lifting a heavier weight here, so I don't particularly want to be lifting that weight off the floor each time, and also when I'm finished with the set, putting it back onto the floor. So a good idea is, if you're lifting heavier, is just to go inside the squat rack and set up the pins where the bar is just above your knees, and so you don't have to flex over at the spine so much. So just got it a little bit of height there, and it just makes life a little bit easier when you're racking the bar. So regarding starting position, we're going to set up with overhand grip just to the side of the thighs, and we're going to have the feet roughly in line with the hips, and then from here just taking the tension into the bar, making sure that we've got a nice neutral spine, bracing in at the abs when we're lifting the weight, and then we're going to unrack the bar, take a little bit step back from the rack, give yourself a bit of room, and then from there that's where we're just going to set the abdominals. Still got the same foot position, so I'm just setting the abs here, I'm setting the shoulder blades. So we just want to make sure that we have got that brace going on, so we're drawing down that rib cage, slight bit of posterior tilt in the pelvis, big brace, and then that's when we're going to slide the bar down the thigh, and we're going to come into our hip hinge, and then coming back up to the top. So I'm just going to slow that down for a few repetitions. So it's sliding down the thigh with the bar, not touching down on the floor. So I'm just going to hold that at the bottom. So as we always do with the hip hinge, we're making sure that we've got this chin in a packed position. We've got a nice, or trying to keep as much of a neutral spine as possible. We want to try and bring that torso down just off parallel to the floor, and we're going to try and keep that slight knee flexion, try not to turn it into a squat, and we're going to try and shift the weight back as much as possible, so we're going to feel a big pull into the glutes and into the hamstrings. And from here, that's when we're going to drive back up. So keep the chin position, try to shift back through the hips, that's the hard bit, and driving up strong. Try and feel the equal pressure within your feet as well. Try not to put the pressure all into your forefoot and also into the heel, equal pressure. So just regarding the breathing, we'll have a little breath in for the nose, going to brace in at the abs, holding the breath, and then breathing out at the top. So just regarding the shoulder blades, we want to make sure that the shoulder blades are retracted, and we're trying to pin the shoulders down. That's the hard bit. Try not to let the shoulders round forward. If that happens, then as you come down, that's when the spine will flex. So very important to try and keep the shoulder blades down all the way through.